Okay, I wanted to read to you another chapter from the book Get Us Out of Here by Maria Simma. Okay, the one who used to see The Souls in Purgatory. She's deceased now. She was Austrian. But I really like her book, and I thought I would read some chapters for you, a little at a time, and I enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to do a review of it, further. But anyway, and I recommend you get it, actually. It's very good. But I'm going to read you the chapters. It's chapter 7. It says Angels, okay? Now remember, she's being interviewed, okay? Many say we all have an angel. Is that true? This guy's asking Maria. Yes, we all have a guardian angel. And when we die, does this angel get another job down here? No. He comes with us into purgatory. Yet while there, the souls do not get to see their guardian angel all the time. Oh, so has it ever happened that while you saw a poor soul, that you also saw his guardian angel? No, that has not happened to me, but they are always there. And when a soul reaches heaven, what does his angel do then? His angel stays in heaven with him. Guardian angels only get the assignment to accompany one of us here onto earth once. Do all guardian angels look the same? No, they do not. A credible visionary of the angels tells me that some are fiery and others quieter. These quieter ones are the ones who accompany suffering souls. Their apparel is reddish, and they wear a band around their heads, somewhat like a diadem. Others wear white, are jollier, and wear a crown. These serve those whom they protect more than the others do. The poor sinners' angels wear deep red. Their heads are crowned, and they hold their hands across their chests while looking up toward heaven with a pleading appearance. What is the relationship between a poor soul and its guardian angel? On occasion, they are very close to one another. The poor soul then sees its guardian angel, and the guardian angel consoles and protects the soul from attacks, and also guides and teaches it. Do people here among us also sometimes see and communicate with their guardian angels? Yes, this happens far more often than is realized, and must be accepted and nurtured as an enormous grace. All of us, when we pray a lot, can get to know our guardian angel. When people experience, say, a car accident where they're certain that something extraordinary happened to their benefit, they more often than not say it was their guardian angel. Could it have been a poor soul instead? And how could one tell the difference? Yes, it could have been a poor soul, but there is an easy way to tell who it was. If it was a poor soul, that soul would at the very same moment in some way request of the individual to pray or do something for it. See, it is always a two-way communication with the souls. With an angel, it's not. The angel needs no assistance from us, while God only permits the poor souls to show themselves when they may ask for our help on their journey. So without this, the chances are high that it was an angel. So if someone does not pray for the poor souls, the chances are high that it was an angel. Therefore, anybody caring to have extra protection should certainly pray for his or her deceased relatives. Yes. And if one does, one can be very certain of their response because they so badly want to get into heaven with Jesus. A poor soul told me that if everyone were to pray quickly for protection from the poor souls and his guardian angel, and would use holy water regularly before driving off in his car, I do actually, 80% of all car accidents would not happen. 80%. That would put many insurance companies out of business and drop medical costs everywhere. And an equal percentage of all other accidents is also caused by evil. I get holy water blessed by the Latin Rite. Very, very powerful and strong. And I put it on my car all the time. I keep multiple bottles in my car. And I hit the car with it from time to time. Do the angels also protect us more when we ask them to than when we do not? Yes, more definitely. We alone, without calling for their assistance, cannot possibly handle the unseen assaults upon us. We must call upon them and firmly ignore the teachings that imply or say outright that angels do not exist. Even that has been said in the modern church. Also, much dangerous nonsense is being sold these days concerning the angels, and much of it is occult. Well, in the church, the Catholic Church, there's a crisis, right? We have an influence in the church that is not good, shall we say. And, there's some religious that are teaching, the wrong thing, let's say. Okay? Do black angels exist? And if so, who are they? Yes, they do. They are angels who fell with Satan. She means like demons. Demons are angels that chose to go against God. There is so much talk about the media attention given these days to UFOs. Do people confuse angels with UFOs or vice versa? No, I don't think so. Let me put it this way. Just recently, a friend of mine asked me to ask a poor soul if there was intelligent life on other planets. The answer came a few weeks later. The poor soul said no. So there is no intelligent life on other planets. But this does not mean that all those sightings and stories of abductions are not true. So many people would not wish to lie about this, but it does mean something else. If there is no other intelligent life elsewhere in our universe, and here I'd like to add that anyone with a deeper knowledge and faith in the Holy Bible would conclude the same, then all of those sightings are Satan's work. Bingo. Satan wants us to be very curious, and what better way is there than to lead us astray running after little green creatures out into the voids of space. Curiosity has killed far more than merely the cat, and all those films and television shows about civilizations out there can easily lead the young into danger. I really have come to that conclusion that a lot of this UFO phenomena is demonic, because people don't really protect themselves spiritually at all. At all. So many people just don't receive the sacraments. They don't go to confession. They don't pray. They think, life's just going to go along. And, then they're fair game for the demons. And they disguise themselves as little green men with the big black eyes. And, then they're the dog men in the forest. And then, who knows what they are. They can do a million things. They're the Wendigo, whatever demonic thing it wants to appear as. Shapeshifter. It's all demonic. That's what she's saying. Do all people have only one guardian angel? No. The visionary of the angels told me that priests and sisters have an extra angel, and so do doctors. If the doctors would only seek their angel's assistance, many of us would be far better shape than we are now. Yes, the bishops also have more, and so do the Pope. Can our guardian angels read our thoughts? He can guide and protect us by putting thoughts into our minds, and he can send away thoughts that Satan put there. People should ask for their guardian angel's protection much more than they do, and should try to develop a sensitivity toward him in a deeper way. Who is the most important angel for us and for the poor souls? St. Michael the Archangel. I love him. He is the strongest against all evil, and we should often ask him to protect not only us, but also the poor souls. We should ask him every day to protect us and our families, both living and deceased. For this they would be so very grateful. Yours is a case of private revelation through the poor souls, correct? Yes. Are there then also cases of private revelation through the angels? Yes, certainly there are, and one of the most well-known cases today is a community built around the experiences of an Austrian woman by the name of Mother Bitterlich. The community is called Opus Angelorum, or the Work of the Angels, and I am a member of it. But it too is under great attack today, just as Medjugorje is from certain quarters. The accusations that abuse and mind control go on at Opus Angelorum are as obscene as the accusation that a particular priest in Medjugorje is writing the messages there himself, and that he paid off the Vatican to lean affirmatively towards what is happening there. And as normally is, the people who have prayed, investigated, and discerned the least are the ones who speak the most negatively. The latest insult against Opus Angelorum is that they are being forced to receive communion in the hand. May God bless those who impose such things on them with his wisdom. But Our Lady will soon take care of all this. If people experience and sometimes ever hear and see their guardian angels, can they also get to know them as they do their friends? Yes, certainly they can. Many people today know their guardian angel's name and call upon him every day to guide, protect, and assist them. In prayer, we can discern our angel's presence and discuss everything with him. He is thrilled to help us, and he never falls asleep on us, and he can walk us right through very difficult and dangerous situations. Other than St. Michael, who are the other big angels? As mentioned in the Bible, there are 7 archangels, And of these saints, Gabriel and Raphael are the two most well known. Saint Gabriel wears priestly clothes. He acts especially for those who pray a lot to the Holy Spirit. He is the angel of truth, and no priest should let a day go by without asking for Saint Gabriel's assistance. Saint Raphael is the angel of healing. He especially helps priests who hear many confessions and the penitents themselves. Married people should also never forget Saint Raphael. He wears an apron of sorts and a belt and carries a scepter like staff in his right hand. He must also engage the assistance of both of these huge angels, for others are often as needed. And today, they're both needed more than ever before, because the world is swimming in falsehood and pain due to unconfessed sins. Then there are the 9 choir of angels, which form 3 hierarchies: the seraphim, the cherubim, and the thrones, the dominions, the virtues and the powers and the principalities, the archangels and the angels. Never should we neglect to ask for their intercession as well. Do neutral spirits of any sort exist? What I mean is, do angels exist which are neither benevolent nor evil, which are neither working for God nor for Satan? No. Neutral angels do not exist. They either stayed with God and are doing good works for him, or they fell with Satan and are doing evil works for him. Okay, and that ends her chapter on the angels. Very interesting discussion with her. It's a good idea to say prayers to the angels. And Saint Raphael is who you pray to find a wife or a husband. Or Saint Irene the martyr. That's she's not, of course, an angel, but she's a saint. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day.